Yo guys, it's Eli Hybrid. It's been a while. It's been so long I don't even know how to talk in front of a camera. Believe it or not, this is actually my second time trying to make this video. I've done it on a separate occasion. This is the second time. I'm actually back now. Not fully back, but I'm back to creating content and building a brand, sharing the journey. Hopefully a little bit of wisdom, and I can help influence others to better themselves. So, if you don't know, I got injured. What was the injury? How did it happen? I got injured at gymnastics. I didn't get injured during training. Everyone seems to think that, it's understandable. People that know me know I love training, so obviously they're thinking if I want to injure myself, it would be through training. However, I actually got injured on the side quest. So recently, not even recently, but not too long ago, I started up gymnastic sessions with my friend Isaac. Go check out his page. His page should be tagged somewhere here, right? We started doing gymnastic sessions weekly. He already had some skills like the backflip. He's progressed. Go check out his page. For me, I wanted to progress in gymnastic skills as well. I managed to get the backflip, but then as I was trying to progress into other skills like side flip, before I even got to do anything really other than the backflip, I actually landed on my AC joint on one of the flips. And obviously, at first you're thinking it's not too bad, let me shake it off. Get back to the flip share. As we're on our way home, find out that this pain wasn't temporary and that this pain is actually settling in the more the adrenaline is wearing off. And then by the time I get home, I'm in excruciating pain on the sly. I say on the sly because when it comes to my parents or a lot of people that aren't used to people doing things like this, they're very apprehensive for my body type as well. I'm not a small guy, I'm not a light guy. I am a small guy, but I'm big for my height. So me telling them, yo, I got injured at gymnastics, they're thinking like, what, like serves you right, but not serves you right, but they're thinking it's to be expected, but that's not the type of mentality I want to have. It was fully on me. It wasn't due to my athletic ability or, you know, my body not being able to do those tricks. I literally hesitated on one of the flips, and that's what caused me to land badly on my collarbone. It was due to my hesitation, that's why I got injured. And then she went to the hospital. I didn't go to the hospital immediately, and that's a bad thing. If you get injured from a freak accident, I have to classify this as a freak accident. It wasn't planned, it wasn't something that happened irresponsibly or progressively. It happened suddenly. That's a freak accident. Go get it checked. If it's not going away, go get it checked. Me, I waited too long. And in fact, I actually but I did some stuff 2 days after. I'll insert the clips now. Here, and here again. And that wasn't a smart thing to do. And then by the time I went to the hospital, they told me that I had an AC sprain. My AC sprain on a grade of 1 to 6 was a grade 2. That meant I didn't need to get surgery, but I would have to take 8 weeks off. A little warning, I am very tired. So if I'm rambling, I'm gonna do my best to cut out, but if I'm rambling, I apologize in advance. Yeah, I've taken the 8 weeks off. I technically can do rehab now. She said I can do pull movements, and I technically can start training push, but I need to do it in the baby steps. I don't even feel like setting up my tripod and recording it and then posting it, but it's part of the journey. You guys gotta see it. As boring as it is where I'm at in my stage of training. Yeah, training's been boring. When I first got told I had to take 8 weeks off, I rested for a bit, then we hit legs. Then I waited a couple days after, then we hit legs again. And then if I got bored, we waited, and then we hit legs one more time. In the first 2-3 weeks, I was hitting legs like a madman. And I don't train like a bodybuilder when it comes to legs. So my legs aren't like huge. When I hit legs, it was a thing of I was doing lifting, I was doing plyos, the plyometrics that I could do, and I was doing kicks. because I do a bit of kickboxing and boxing on the side. I was literally alternate between those 3 options, and eventually I got bored of that cycle because I was doing legs and I was training abs. I can't even train core because the AC joint will flare up on some instances. So it was very boring. And then once I realized that for me to heal and actually get better, I actually had to stop getting these mini flares, because even the mini flares was interrupting the healing process and also inflaming the joint again, and that's not what we want. I'd stop training altogether at some points, or just train when I really needed to. Someone told me that this injury was a way of me getting nerfed because I was too greedy. And I wouldn't say I was too greedy. I think it's cool that someone can get a 140 kg bench and a backflip in the same day. Like, that's not too greedy, is it? That's not too greedy. But like, I was just getting started for it now. Yo, I don't know what... Oh my days. Seriously though, I stopped training because it became boring, it became a bit depressing. It was depressing for multiple reasons. 1, I couldn't train the way I wanted to. 2, coming back to the gym, it didn't feel the same because I couldn't train how I wanted to. You know, you feel very restricted. Feeling restricted for me, for someone who's chasing physical freedom, that is very weird. That is very weird. So I went from chasing extreme to being pulled into the opposite extreme, and that to me was like, it was very, very dark. It was very dark, but we got through it. We're getting through it. If you can't use fitness as a form of escapism and like you neglect your other areas of your life, man, like forming connections, forming friends, focusing on your career building, education, you still got to attend to those, you know. And you may feel like you're not making enough progress there, or they're not how you want it to be, but don't take for granted what you have already. And if you're someone who's putting in all the effort and you're not seeing results, and you're feeling like you deserve those results that you're working for, but you're not getting them, just have patience, man. I know that it's testing you. I know it's testing you. Trust me, it's testing me. Trust me, it's testing me. It's testing me right now. But it's not going to change. The only thing that can change is you. So you have to adapt. You got to find a way. Time will go on. Time will go on. Whether you make progress, whether you decide to work towards it, time will pass. And do you want time to pass and you not doing anything to help you get a chance, or do you want time to go and you just sit there waiting on, I don't even know, waiting on a wish, mate? But that's what this injury has forced me to reflect on. That's it for this video. Sorry I dragged it for too long, but I had to get some things off my chest. Hopefully see you in the next video. I'll be probably hitting legs, cardio, rehab again. Maybe some shadow boxing, you might see me on the bag as well. But yeah, man, take care guys, see you in the next one.